Hey guys, welcome back to DXP Crypto. I hope you are having a fantastic start to your weekend, wherever you are in this beautiful planet of ours. So guys, look, in today's video, I'd like to introduce you to a new project that I came across, which I think has potential as a base layer 3 and a project that could do really well because of the burn mechanisms, the fact that it's a complete fair launch, and it has a docs team. So if that sounds interesting to you, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let's go and talk about this project. So guys, look, when it comes to base, I'm extremely bullish. I think we can all agree that this ecosystem requires a layer 3 that could be used in the form of Telegram, which is another fantastic ecosystem. And considering anyway, I do leverage Telegram right now for many of the different bots to trade. However, none of those actually offer me what I'm looking for, which is the ability to get into new projects, not lose money. And let's compare this to stuff like Pump.Fun. Very risky. You know, there is a liquidity bonding curve over here, but without any burn, without any securities or guarantees. And I think what I'm about to show you with the team, the development, the money invested, I think this is something that has a lot of legs. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So what is AI Gram? This is a first AI layer 3 built on base, basically base layer 3. And why is it different? Now they've got something unique called proof of burn or POP, which is very interesting. Now they've got this token called AIG, bonding curve, burn plus leverage. Again, leverage is not something else, something that we've heard in this space before. And at the moment, they've completed 6% of their entire project. So it's still very new. Mainnet to launch in Q3. They've got an active airdrop. I'll leave the link in the description. And they've actually grown organically. So they've joined X in February. They've got about 14,000 followers. And so far, what I'm really encouraged by is the ability of this particular project to not only have a docs team, but to also hire and actively look for new staff. So over here, they're advertising an IT tutor and AI engineer to be based in San Francisco. Extremely good project, spending money with a docs team, building an AI, base layer 3. These are all significantly bullish things that I personally look for when I'm investing. And great if I'm super early to it. The community benefits from that. So they are pioneering an AI integrated robot version in Web3. So AI Gram robot is the normalization of Web3 into fabric of modern life by promising the future where virtual and real world seem seamlessly intertwined. Now, of course, there is an airdrop. There's the robot. This is this is quite bullish in my opinion. I do like it. Built on base, layer 3 created by AI Gram, coming soon, right? So that's where the bullishness is. But you might be wondering, DXP, what about the team? What about the project? Well, who's behind it? And that's actually one of the reasons why I wanted to talk about this. So let's have a look at a bit of this actually. It gives me confidence to know before we even look at the Telegram bot who's actually behind this project. So this is again layer 3 built on base, and obviously it's intelligent, secure and scalable. Now the other things that I do like about this is, first of all, they identify what their market size is. A lot of when we buy these new projects or get into the ecosystem, guys, we need to know what the use case is. And a lot of these projects, with all due respect, don't actually clearly define even what their market is. So somebody just throws up a bunch of things together, they make it sound bullish, and there you go. But what these guys want to do is come up with real world applications like Tesla did with the obviously self-driving cars. That's a tangible real world application, right? Google is another one. People that are working in the space. So I was eager to know who's actually behind this. Now the team is quite interesting. They're fully doxed. You can find them all on LinkedIn. And the founder here is a guy by the name of Adler Connie. He's the CEO and founder of AI Gram. And obviously his background is a computer science degree from MIT. Very smart, if you ask me. And he's actually worked as a product manager at IBM Design Studios. People buy people. Projects are not doxed. These guys actually are. And between the reason I was showing you the fact that these guys already have a organic growth on X, and they are advertising jobs, and now you're starting to see who's actually behind it, which is brilliant, in my opinion. The CFO and co-founder is a guy by the name of Michael Smead, and he is also a former Coinbase prime financer or financing manager. He basically focused on leveraging strategic partnerships with funds to optimize various different financial outcomes. And then they've got their CTO and co-founder. So these are all, the big guys over there. Jerry Okoro, and he is obviously a co-founder there, and his expertise and experiences come from the likes of Etsy, Datadog, driving innovations and leading obviously AI development. And then of course you've got Emmanuel Estrada here, and he's the head of business development. Main task is to take AI ground absolutely global. So they have a docs team. Okay. Now what I do like about here is they do go into detail about finding what the problems are. So everybody says, okay, yeah, AI this, machine learning that, but what is the problem? Not a lot of people ask what the problem is, but everybody can tell you what a solution is, right? So they identify three things. Human and operated protocols have inconsistencies, limitations of scalability, cost and resources. And of course, finance has vulnerability of hacking, exploiting, honeypots, right? We can't actually happily use Pump.Fun or ape.store without encountering probably, I'd say 70%, 80% risk. That's absolutely real. Now, of course, then they've got the third layer, which is obviously another problem, which is real life interaction between the blockchain and real world. And they identify that. So the human side of it, AI-gram basically mitigates all of these inconsistencies. From a finance side, it integrates advanced security system powered by AI to detect and prevent hacking attempts, bolstering the protocol's resilience against cyber attacks and threats, right? That's the real deal. That's what we need. And of course, they've got optimize capital allocation and investment strategies within the protocol. So leveraging features such as repay, leverage to maximize return for investors. That's also quite key, right? And of course, then they've got real life physical robot that they are building and launching. Now, the products. So for users, okay, so basically they've got they can have an invite code, complete task, and earn points for investors. You can leverage, check deposit history and performance, and of course, layer 3 robot come in as the final stage, and that's going to be something quite unique and I think exciting. Okay, so market opportunity they identify is AI sector returns 3.5x potential. Okay. What I do like about them is their roadmap. So their roadmap clearly shows how of course, they in Q3, they'll release the API. They'll have the layer 3 AI-gram mainnet, and that's going to launch. And absolutely, I think it's going to be doing fine if they continue to progress in the same manner. Now, interestingly for me was the tokenomics. So AI-gram or AIG token is going to be 100% community owned. Right, so 100% allocation to the community, and that's quite incredible. That's not been seen before, in my opinion, and they've got a decent formula to obviously to back that, and they've got, of course, marketing plans and everything else that's going to follow the project. Having said that, let's continue to dive into some of the other features. Now, what I do like is if you go to the active Telegram bot, what you would see is, let me just show you, go back to this screen. So obviously the Twitter has organic growth, but let's go back to this airdrop that's open. So you go straight to the bot, and the bot has some fantastic features. Okay, so you can see here, you can leverage, you can convert, and obviously you have your history here. So you can actually have, and one of the things, again, it's all about features. So let me just get you some of these features. Now the payoff, the leverage. So let's talk about leverage for a minute. Okay, so if we go to leverage over here, guys, and again, this is built on layer 3 base on Telegram, right? Now on the bot, so the leverage asset, basically it's a brand new groundbreaking mechanism where basically the AIG token mining potential is beyond basically the confines of the initial collateral. The initial collateral is the key word, right? And what do we do? So when utilizing leverage, you will receive XAIG token, right? XAIG tokens serves as a one-to-one collateral. Okay, that is supremely important, guys. And why is that important? Because the one-to-one collateral ensures that you don't lose your initial. You can see here, it's going to correspond directly to the amount that you're obviously investing in. Now, in the DeFi world, maintaining and increasing the value of a token is crucial to the long-term success. We all agree on that. So for AIG, the native token of the AIgram ecosystem, the strategic approach on price and supply recalibration ensures the value is sustained and enhanced. So these guys are actually going to enhance the value of the token. The approach hinges on two key mechanisms, the leverage function and a sophisticated deflationary solution known as AIG burning. I like that. And this is driven by advanced AI and deep learning algorithms. So the burning mechanism is another key feature of the bot, right? Now, of course, it goes into more details. I'll link the white paper into the video description. But obviously, you've got AIG issuance. So the total number of AIG tokens issued by the into the market, which determines the token's initial availability and liquidity. Very good. AIG burning. So this is the cumulative amount of AIG burning tokens, and it obviously is permanently removed from circulation. I do like token burns. What is the one thing that we all hate right now in crypto? It's inflation. So this is a deflationary mechanisms that are built into the actual project itself through the use of AI. I'm bullish on that. Now, AIG value, so you got supply recalibration, which equals the total burn plus issuance. So over time, you can see here that supply is always recalibrated. Now, leverage assets guide. So as I showed you in the bot, you leverage, go to the leverage page, then you choose the amount of your collateral. So in this case, you put in 1 ETH, and then you get X amount of XAIG. Now check this out, guys. This is really good, and I think this is it's gonna make a lot of people some money, in my opinion. So then you select your ratio, right? So review the transaction. So you select your ratio, and then you confirm your transaction. But once you finish this step, you'll get AIGX equal to the collateral equal to, and that is a very crucial thing, guys. So XAIG tokens are converted directly to AIG native tokens at a 1-to-1 ratio to decide payoff. Okay, now the payoff is important. Again, transaction completed, details, and you can see here total including fees. So you do actually physically see your payoff, and I do like that a lot, guys. You know, I think nowadays we don't have many projects that are doing this, and I think this is why it's going to be quite important for this project to achieve this. So look at AIG supply over time. So supply diminishes over time. For most cryptocurrencies, we've got the other way around. So inflation goes up, but over here you get the burn, and more AIG is burnt and less AIG is in circulation. Very clever, if you ask me. Extremely clever, right? And also they have staking mechanisms. So of course, with a minimum of 10 AIG tokens, you can actually stake it. And you can see here, AIgram layer 3 pre-stake, of course, and then you get your rewards. So that's also another token utility that I think is quite very nice, in my opinion. They've got an active airdrop, which you can invite friends, and I'll encourage you. I'll put that into the socials, and many other features, guys. Many other features. Let's have a look at the tokenomics first, because I think, again, I went through that briefly, but tokenomics are always good to go through. So the token has dual purpose. Firstly, it acts as a network gas token for seamless transaction, and that's also very good. That means you don't need external gas. Additionally, it rewards validators for node transactions. Furthermore, it serves as the primary token for the ecosystem, which is accepted as a reward for the user. Okay. Now, if we continue on this is super interesting. So you've got the AIgram token. The chain will be Base. There are only 10 million AIG tokens, 100% to the community. You can see here, percentage of allocation, the name community. So that's, you know, for me, that's quite bullish for me. So release schedule. So phase 1, 55% of the supply will be distributed to the community through AIG initial mining. Phase 2, the remaining 45% will be supplied allocated as reward for bridging yield provision for AIgram layer 3 and to AIgram robot owners. Okay, let's go to the roadmap. I think when we do these kind of reviews, it's important to actually explain to the community how they end up making money. And so far, I'm yet to see another project that has tokenomics designed to be completely burnt out, which is quite incredible if this obviously works out. So phase 1, marketing research, that's done. Product building and testing ongoing. And then of course Q3 AIgram mainnet launches. And obviously phase 4, you've got AIgram layer 3 mainnet, and that's going to be quite active. So you can go through, read the rest of the documents yourself. But I do genuinely believe that this could be a project that will do really well for the community. And again, I do also believe that in terms of the Telegram and the Discord, you've got to check it out. Of course, we looked at the Twitter, but the Telegram is where it's at with the bot, in my opinion. And you could always see their Telegram group. So yeah, you know, join the Telegram group, join the bot, use the bot, and let me know what you think about the project. I will ask them to come on the channel. I think it's quite important. We'll invite them. We'll do an AMA just like we do with the others and see where we can learn from. But it is an exciting project built on Base, and I think that's going to be the first video I do for these guys. But having said that, an AMA would be fantastic. So yeah, check it out, guys, and let me know what you think. Are you bullish? I mean, can you do further research? Leave it in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.